Nakagawa place as my mind begins to drift away with nothing to do but jot some tunes, trying to get this brain shut off real soon. Pictures float, words get mangled. If I let it run, it all gets tangled. Watching someone else play the game, just to give me something to drift away. Drift away. On this cotton ball cloud, carry me away through the latches of my mind. This time I'll stay. Oh, yeah, I'll stay. Down the hyper shaft, I wonder why I see myself from above with a waking eye. I feel my feet in the bed beneath. Well, I roll over and I die, and I die. On a cotton ball cloud, carry me away through the latches of my mind. Oh, I think I'll just stay on this cotton ball cloud. Carry me away through the latches of my. I think I'll just stay on this cotton ball cloud. Carry me away through the latches of my mind. Here I'll stay. Oh, I'll stay. Hey, oh, think I'll just stay. Hey, oh, think I'll just stay. Hey, oh, here I'll stay.
I am comfortable, and we're coming to you not live, but here at Okemo Valley TV. It's the Tasty Twist with Sammy B. Hi, everybody. Host and producer Sammy Blanchette. William on the keys back here. The panels
So
control
what's the name of this band anyway? You gonna tell us or what?
Nick, Harry, Max, everybody there.
What's
I
their
got the names
socials?
right
They got
there.
socials?
Yeah, so it's the Tasty Twist with Sammy B with Unqualified. Guys,
What kind of
how are we
guitars
doing
do you
here?
use?
You hear this?
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Who is this?
yeah, I'm
Who
like
are
thrown
you,
off or
buddy?
whatever. Yeah.
How about you
Are
come
you the
back
Wizard
here?
of Oz?
I've got-
Show us-
Hey, I've got some opinions, all right?
All
And I
right.
have some things to
What is
say.
your name?
My name is Kevin.
Hey, everybody, it's Kevin on lights who did lights on there right there.
Yay!
Yay! All right. So, guys, I think the family's complete, right? So, you guys have a wonderful working relationship, banter, Three Stooges wise and everything. So, what's been going on lately? I know that we jammed at a party in July, but what else has been going on in the year of 2025? And the April show also as well, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
I think a lot has been going on since July. I mean,
You got sunglasses, I see.
I got sunglasses.
Yeah.
I came prepared for this one.
Yeah. You got a brand new bass, obviously.
New
We
bass.
chat about that before. Yeah.
Um,
I thought it was only a couple $100, folks, but that one is what?
It's a pretty penny.
It's a pretty penny. It sounds like a pretty penny also, too.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
You got some new pedals? New pedals there?
Yeah, they actually, Nick and Harry bought me this 10-band EQ pedal for my birthday.
You guys are so nice.
We needed it.
He needed it. That's awesome. You got some new toys over here, too, or?
Yeah, I mean a couple. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe another delay. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, the DD8. They're up to the 8 now. I still have the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep.
It's too many numbers, man. It's like the iPhone. It's too many numbers. Yeah. So you guys are back as a trio. You've been writing a lot of tunes this year, or just doing mostly like touch up on rehearsals and stuff?
I would say writing a lot of tunes, but both.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Harry's
Yeah,
wrote a couple new
we're
songs.
working on all the songs that we've been playing out for the past 2-3 years, getting a good recording down, and actually putting something out.
Yeah.
Soon.
What are some new venues that you've been playing down in your neck of the woods down in the southern Vermont, Wilmington area?
What have we been playing?
Jamaica Town Hall.
Jamaica Town Hall.
Yeah, that's the
did a
big
couple
show that's coming
That
up.
sounds fancy. Town Hall.
Yeah.
Well, we played Town Hall,
We played
Ludlow.
the
Yeah,
Town Hall
that's
Ludlow
right. It sounds
here,
fancy. Town
But
Hall.
Halloween this year at Jamaica Town Hall. I was going to say Ludlow Town Hall, Jamaica Town Hall.
And
we're
you guys
doing
have-
an album release.
Yeah, I was about to
party
say you got
and-
some exciting news with that, huh? Yeah.
So we're recording everything now, getting it mastered, and then Halloween we're going to put out our first real album, I guess.
Right. And Kevin, you mentioned it's a home studio you guys are recording.
Yeah,
in,
it's
right?
a home studio. We're using just trying to isolate all the instruments so that we can get good mixes of all the different instruments, and then we're just gonna master it.
Mastering the strobe lights also too in the
I
process.
mean, I didn't know I was gonna have to learn sound. I just wanted to play around with lights.
You got to do it all, man. You got to be a jack of all trades. Yeah.
He actually wired the spot where we're
Our whole
recording.
studio.
He did all the
Yeah.
electrical
Oh, yeah.
work himself.
Yeah.
So if there's a buzz, like that's
Yeah.
his fault.
A little tidbit for everybody right there. Yeah, so at Ludlow Town Hall Auditorium back in April, Unqualified and yours truly opened up for Allegra Larson and the Daydreamers, and it was a fiasco to say the least. So you came in as the reigning MVP, like helping out with
saved
sound
the
and
day.
lights. Yeah.
That was before I even knew any of what I was doing.
Right. Fake it till you
That was the
make
start
it.
of it. I was just like starting a path of just being confused for like the next year. I
Yeah.
still is.
Yeah.
I'm still confused. Still lots of YouTube
Welcome to
videos.
music.
Yeah. So what are you guys trying to touch up on as far as like improving the show quality going forward? What are you guys like focusing on mostly besides like touching up the originals?
I think, one thing that is what we want to focus on is the originals. I think we have a good amount of material now that it's what we want to be doing, where we're just playing shows of our own songs. You know,
Right.
maybe a cover or two in there, but
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a little Franklin's Tower, that we all jammed
Sure.
on. No. You're always going to get that, especially at our good friend's place, Valley Craft Ale. Shout out to Justin and
Huge
Trevor.
shout out.
Trevor, yeah, to all those guys. Yeah. No, sorry. Jesus. Oh, my God. Travis. Oh, my God. They'll find that funny probably. But that stage is pretty cool. We've talked about that before. Have you guys gotten out of state this year? Have you gone to like Massachusetts or Connecticut or
So-
Rhode Island? Or?
Yeah, we were actually just in New York. We played at Unihog, the place was called, in Hoosick Falls,
It's a
New
really
York.
cool venue.
Yeah, it's a
Nice.
really
People
cool
should check it
spot.
out.
Is it a restaurant and bar or just
Yeah.
like,
It's right next to a train track
Yeah.
in this little like warehouse area.
It's really
Dude, that's so cool. Do they do like barbecue food because it's like hog?
I
I
think they
do.
do.
They
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
We got.
I got
their
sandwich.
food was.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
got a cool outdoor stage and indoor stage.
That's awesome. Were you guys the headliner band or were you one of many?
So that night, actually, we were supposed to be opening up for another band, but there were
Yeah.
just some issues, so we ended up just playing that show solo. It went great. It was an awesome night.
Did you have a lot of people?
Yeah, it was decently packed for a restaurant bar it was a Friday night, so
Yeah.
it was pretty good.
Nice.
We're hoping to come back. I think in the winter we're gonna see perhaps in December to open up for that same band when they
Very
do
nice.
come back.
Right. Now, are you guys already booking in the fall and winter? Well, fall's already here, but winter, do you have a lot of like winter shows like lined up already?
Yeah,
Starting to?
it's definitely starting to. Just these past 2 weeks, I've noticed all of a sudden we're either reaching out to people reaching out to us. I think in terms of booking stuff, we're doing the best that we've done since last season we got a lot of shows, but the shows were, I'm not going to say last second, but kind of within a month of the actual show date.
Dude, that's like normal, I think, compared to like some other situations.
Yeah,
we're filling
in for a show this Saturday at Magic Mountain, and that was pretty.
Oh,
like,
the
2
Black
weeks
Line.
ago.
Yeah, the Black Line
Yeah.
Tavern. Yeah. Have you guys played there before?
First
First
time.
time.
First time. Oh, you're in for a treat, man.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, go Grateful Dead and Allman Brothers. Have you been?
Okay.
Besides the originals, which is
Yeah,
right
we
up that
got a
alley
3-hour
too.
set, so we got time.
Yeah,
Decent
absolutely.
bed.
It's a great vibe in there. I think that place can hold average of 300 to 400 people.
Wow.
Probably. I may
Saturday night.
I may have my math off,
I
but
think we have a
it's-
fall foliage festival.
Yeah, I would have stumbled on that word also too. Foliage. Yeah.
Leaves falling.
Yeah. So I also think since the last time Unqualified was here a year ago, I mean, besides the introduction of the really cool lights, they had the tarp back there and everything. But the big thing I wanted to bring up is you guys revealed a brand new logo with some merch and everything, right? It's a brand new logo, which I think is really really cool.
So
Kevin, go show. Right up in front. Yeah.
So the back. Yep.
There you go. Is that your good side?
That's why I sit in the back.
William approves. William approves.
So the logo is actually really cool. It means a lot to us for 2 reasons. First of all, this was done by our really good friend Eli Porter. He is an artist from our area in southern Vermont, exceptionally talented, and this was actually the album art we used with our first single, Mother of the Sun.
Right.
We commissioned Eli to do this, and I mean, it's a beautiful.
Does he have a full website?
He
Facebook
does.
and
Yeah,
Instagram
check
with
him
people?
out. I think he's
Eli Porter.
Eli.Porter Art on Instagram.
Eli with the Y.
Eli with a Y.
Eli with a Y.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I like that.
He's
That makes it easy to
awesome.
find.
Yeah. It's like Steven with a PH. The name Sean has so many different spellings also too.
CN.
So because I found out that you're going to Cooperstown for lights, I'm going to switch it back to baseball reference again really quickly. There was an old player that played on the Seattle Mariners. Shout out, they won the division for the first time since 2001. Shrek 1 hadn't been
golf
released
course.
yet. The iPod hadn't been released yet. The first Harry Potter movie came out. A lot happened back in that time. There was a baseball player named Sean Figgins, and it was spelled C-H-O-N.
C-H-O-N. Sean.
Sean.
I guess it
Sean.
does,
Sean.
does make the Sean.
Like the band Sean. You ever listen to those guys?
No.
The instrumental band. Those guys kick butt.
Really?
Sean.
We'll check them out.
Yeah. Notice I said kick butt. We're keeping it G kind of
P,
rated.
P.
Yeah.
Have we
G-
done that already?
No. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Have we? I mean, like,
Behind the scenes.
I'm hoping we have. I mean, like, I don't even know if I'm talking to you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The one other thing I wanted to say, just to see one more detour back to the logo. This actual logo that we've been using is really special to us because we got our grandfather to design that U there.
No kidding.
Yeah, he was an ad man and a graphic designer his whole life. He's a crazy artist too. And we
Shout
like
out to
to
Grandpa.
think
Yeah.
we got some of
Grandpa.
his artistic
Is he
talent.
retired or still working?
He is retired. He
Retired,
is
yeah.
94. I think,
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Living the good
So
life.
he is.
Yeah.
He's living the good life.
That's a good run, man. You know, to get people from that era to be that graphic design savvy is pretty impressive.
He's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good with computers.
crazy.
He knows Photoshop better than us.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's
Well,
crazy.
think about it today. We talk about this all the time. Just how easy it is. Like, you don't need a marketing degree to use Canva. You don't need a marketing degree to really use like any of this stuff. And you could just really create amazing stuff like in the blink of an eye. You know. So, but yeah, it's great. Yeah, with the smartphones now. You get some people that are in their 70s and 80s that, you know, they're the old school. Now, give me the newspaper and the pen. But then you get some that are like, I need the next app. This is great. Yeah, like
Just
some are
scrolling on TikTok.
yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, I just heard something. You guys have Sirius. You guys have Sirius XM, by the way, or no?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
some in
Yeah.
the cars we have
You know,
those.
TikTok has its own channel now.
No.
Like the TikTok
What?
songs.
Oh,
Just
no.
Like the songs that everyone knows from
I only knew
TikTok.
the fish channel.
TikTok.
29.
I thought there was
Yeah.
only a fish channel.
You thought there was only a fish channel.
I thought it was
As
only
I'm staring at a fish
29.
sticker out in the distance right over there.
Yeah, 28, 29. Yeah.
No, but you got Life with John Mayer. You got the Grateful Dead channel.
Yeah.
Alt
Life with
Nation,
John Mayer.
Chill, Sirius XM. There's a lot of great ones.
Are
Yeah.
we sponsored?
What's
Yeah,
that?
I love Sirius XM.
No, we're just chatting, man. This is just me like chatting on the fly. Fake it till you make it. You know, that's how we roll.
If you guys want to sponsor
Yeah, so anyway,
yeah.
Sirius
We'll totally
XM.
take it.
Yeah.
We'll be serious if
By
you
the-
want
We'll
to
take
send us
over
money.
channel
By the
29.
way,
We'll take it.
by the way, I want to make speaking
Unqualified radio. Channel 29.
limited time over 29. By the way, I want to give a special shout out to Okemo Valley TV because we will have coming up in a few months a radio station. That's right. We're coming to FM 93.3. That will be happening eventually. So for anybody that wants to do podcasts or live radio shows, hit them up, okemovalley.tv. Swinging back to covers and writing songs, are there any new bands of late that have inspired you guys for writing your originals? Or any like hot bands that you've enjoyed listening to more than others?
I think Harry could answer.
I think Billy Strings has done a lot for me to.
Yes.
Not only am I inspired by his music, but other people that he's introduced me to through his music, like
Tool, Les Claypool.
Nah, I mean,
All right, Max.
Don Watson.
Yeah, sticking in the same genre, right? Yeah. That's awesome.
I'll do a lot of writing on acoustic, and then if I think it is something that could work for the band, I'll bring it to them, and then they have their own ideas on what to do with it. And
You ever seen them live?
what's that?
Billy Strings.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Billy Strings?
No, we've
Yeah,
seen them
we've seen-
live.
We've seen him a lot.
Yeah.
We've seen him a lot.
Multiple times.
oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yes, we've seen.
I misheard. Yeah.
That's all right. Over the head.
Yeah.
But have you seen his new
No
light
coffee
guy?
for you. Yeah.
Billy's new light guy, though.
Billy's
Yeah.
new light.
Billy's new light guy.
He's like almost as good as Kevin.
Yeah, almost.
I think Billy Strings definitely comes at like a good time where you see how much like social media connects like a lot of like big artists and everybody together.
Yeah.
Because I mean there's sometimes some artists that are collaborating with each other are like, wait, how did that happen? But I'm sure enough it was the agents just going through like the social media and like the
Yeah.
platforms just being like, okay, this guy's in town, or like Derek's in town here,
Yeah.
Warren's in town here, or
Yeah.
whatever, so it's like, yeah. But that's cool. Any others that come to mind besides Billy Strings?
One more I was thinking of, Jesse Wells.
You just did with Billy.
Yeah, another guy he sat in with Billy. They've done stuff.
Is he
Like a
same
formation.
style, a bluegrass like style? Or-
Acoustic. He's blown up on social media doing some like topics that are in the news, maybe a little political, but
Kind of like Bob Dylan, but
Yeah.
different. Like
Yeah.
a little more
Very
political.
folky,
but,
very
yeah.
folky, yeah.
Folky,
Didn't
yeah.
you kid like a Rolling Stone? Like a really
Kind of, yeah.
Actually, yeah. Pretty
Yeah. Oh, that's
But he's
awesome.
awesome.
Are you guys trying to, besides Mount Snow and Magic, are you trying to reach out to like other ski areas like in
Oh,
the
yeah.
future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played at Bromley a lot. And
Yeah, that's
So
a-
there we're trying to get back.
We're
to
gonna be
Wildborn
a-
Tavern's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be a
Mount
Stratton
Snow we played out this summer.
too.
Oh, nice.
This winter.
Oh, you're gonna be a Stratton also too?
Yeah, I think we're gonna be. We normally do New Year's, and we're gonna do it again at Barrio 2 in the Village.
Mm,
I think we're gonna be playing at Green Door.
nice.
And maybe at the Sun Bowl.
Yeah,
It was like,
we're still trying to figure that out.
yeah.
Playing actually through the mountain. But,
Shout out to Pete Christie and all our lovely friends on the Stratton Access Road who
Oh, yeah.
take care of all of us. Yeah.
yeah,
That's Stratton's a fun village, man. There's a lot of like great opportunity up there,
absolutely.
work wise, including the Green Door. Have you ever been in the Green Door?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
played
played
there.
there.
The place is sick.
We've
yeah.
stumbled out of there a couple times.
Yeah. lot of Freebird requesters there. To be
Oh,
honest
yeah.
with you. Yeah.
I love going in and training on like an 18-minute fish song on the jukebox and just.
And the guy comes up to you, he's like, "Wait, that's not a song that I
I'll
want
turn
or
it
know."
down. It's
There's some Creed. Get rid of that. Creed.
I remember the first time my band, the Whatnots, with King Arthur Jr. on bass and Ty on drums. I think it was not this past year, but the year before we had played there, and it's like 8:30, and we're like scrambling last minute to get all the stuff like finalized and figured out and everything.
Yeah.
And there's just this younger, and again, I'm still relatively young. I'd like to think in my mid 30s. But there's like just a whole group of like 21, 22-year-olds coming hot and heavy off the mountain. They still got their jackets on, but they just, you could just smell it. They reek of booze. Like they're just extra smiling, glared-eyed. I'm like, okay, this is what we got coming into right away.
That's what you always do.
So probably a John Scofield song is probably not going to work right away. So yeah,
Bob Dylan.
unless it's 15 minutes with yeah. So my mind just went audible. I'm like, okay, Bob Marley, steer it up. That'll work, right? And like usual, 4 or 5 songs in, then it's Freebird.
Yeah.
It happens, but yeah. But yes, it's very easy to stumble out of that bar for sure.
Yeah.
Just the values and stuff. Yeah.
$4 Gansets.
Yeah.
Used to be 3.
Yeah.
So
Used to be 3.
Yep.
So it's great having you on board with these guys, obviously providing the extra experience with light and everything. But do you guys have an actual licensed agent that helps you out, or are you still just doing it all?
Our bass player.
Our bass player? Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
We're just the bass player.
Like the
the bass. Yeah,
I thought that was the thing that the bass player was supposed to do.
Right.
He does have a
He's not supposed to be the star of attention up in front.
It's funny. I'd like to joke with them because right now I'm working and Kevin's working on and off, but I'm the only one with a full-time job. And they're like, oh, yeah, do all this.
Yeah. This is work for me also, too. We are on the clock. Yes.
Big man.
I knew I was going to get there.
What do you find to be the hardest as the quote-unquote agent these days?
I mean,
Probably Harry.
no.
I say no.
I'd like a moment for rebuttal.
I think we're super blessed because we are all brothers and like we can, really put up with a lot and like they're very
And
flexible.
Kevin included too. Yeah.
Kevin included too.
Yeah.
Kevin and Max were wrestling yesterday.
Oh, jeez.
With their shirts off.
Demolition Dog.
Oil
Jeez.
down.
That just took it from G to
What were you guys doing? Like an Iron Man club or like
something like that. Sure.
Lots of push-ups.
Drop it, give me 50.
I need to look good for the podcast.
Oh god. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm like leaning back like this with whatever. Oh, who cares? It's our good side, right, Max?
It is.
Yeah.
It's no sides of bad.
So, anyways, so putting up with Harry, putting up with Kevin. No,
Not me.
but I don't know. I think we talked about this last episode. But just the back and forth communication with people, like, is it?
It's building
as
the
each passing year is it hard or is it?
It's a mix. I think what this year has been great because we have now started to lay the roots with relationships at certain places from last year. And
So it
now
comes to
it's
you.
like, they either come to us or like I texted some people like right as September or mid-September rolled around. And I was like, hey, like we're booking our winter now. Like, please send me some dates. And actually, a few places got back to us. Like, hey, like here are some dates you guys can play.
Yeah.
So it's like we're not scrambling, and then it's like a month before all these shows, and it's like, hey, can you do this weekend, this weekend, this weekend?
Yeah.
That can be a pain. The only other thing, I don't think it's a pain. We're shooting to get this album out by Halloween, and it's just gonna be making sure everything gets uploaded right. I'm sure you've had to deal with it using. I think DistroKid is awesome, and it makes it super accessible and easy, but, I'm sure you might have encountered it. Sometimes there's hiccups with uploading stuff if the songs don't get approved.
I think what I've seen, that's a great point that you bring up and everything. I think what I've seen over the years is sometimes not every platform has your music featured right away, which you would think, hey, you throw it on DistroKid, it should be able to like streamline to like everything, but that's not always necessarily the case at times, unfortunately. So I could see that being the frustrating
We'll shoot
thing.
to have it up on Bandcamp at least.
Oh yeah, Bandcamp's great.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Have it on Bandcamp.
And we'll burn some CDs.
Awesome.
Yeah, make some tapes maybe.
Now, do you design your own website also too, or you have someone do that?
So that's a very good question,
Our man,
actually.
Peter.
Shout out to Peter.
Peter,
who used to
yes.
be the,
All right, yeah. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
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 Shout out to Peter. He did a killer job on the band video last year, which
Yep.
hit the algorithm.
That was a great.
Yeah, and like 26 comments, like half of the people are like, "Oh, what's that? A bass guitar?" Like literally, like the comments in like the YouTube video are like, "Wow, do you guys like or what's like the spam like profile user like." Hey you, how's it going? I'd like to get to chat more. Anyway, shout out to Peter. So Peter's doing your website. That's great. Yeah.
He was awesome with it because not only he set it up, designed it, it looks great, exactly what we were going for. But he also gave us, at least showed me, and with them a little bit too, but showed me, went through and explained how we can update the website, how we can put up our upcoming shows, put up new pictures, all that good stuff.
I forget what he was getting lined up for. He was at the Wix template or
No, so he used WordPress.
Okay, right.
And it's actually, at first it does seem very like, oh, but after what he showed me, it's not that complicated. And I'm able now to just, whenever I want to go up there, hey, we have a show coming up, put it up on the website.
just don't forget your username and password.
Yeah, no, luckily, I have saved.
I love base 23. That's the password.
Oh Jesus!
Unqualified.
Can you guys be qualified eventually?
That's what we have wondered.
Yeah.
But no, it won't happen.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, like we mentioned before with Canva and marketing, even website design platforms become so easier. So I find a hard balance with website designing myself of keeping the header page not from being complicated, like not having like too much stuff on there. But I would imagine that's the the same for you guys with social media content as well too, is finding the sweet spot of like what's too little versus what's too much, like to getting the word out, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's another tough one. I am, for somebody in our generation, I feel like all three of us are very, not that we're bad at it. I feel like I was saying this last time.
That's a preference.
We just don't care.
Yeah.
What we've noticed, at least some of like the bigger shows, like we were lucky enough to open for Consider the Source at the Stone Church.
I remember you mentioning that. Yeah.
And that was,
how did that go, by the way?
That was an awesome show.
Yeah.
And those guys are phenomenal musicians.
They've been around a long time
They
too,
have.
right? Yeah, I remember them back when I lived in
Grind.
Connecticut. I saw them at a festival.
Their bassist is
They're big,
insane
yeah.
too.
I mean, all of them are ridiculously
Yeah.
talented,
All of them
world class
Yeah,
musicians.
and that must have been a great
All
drawing
amazing.
concert, I would imagine.
It was.
Yeah.
There were
There's
definitely
twice actually, one at Stone Church and one at Valleycraft Ales where we opened for
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah.
Both
Both-
were
both
huge
were-
draws.
were-
Oh,
pretty
that's right.
good.
They played at Valleycraft Ales
Yeah.
also too. That's right. Yeah, that's awesome.
But those type of shows, we're ahead of the ball game. We're posting. Actually, I think for one of them, we ran like an ad through whatever you pay.
Mhm.
I think we paid like
Instagram,
$50.
We're also
on
doing
Facebook.
physical flyers.
And
Yeah,
physical
physical flyers
flyers,
all
that
over.
type
Mhm.
of stuff.
Right.
But for some of these more local shows, like the Jamaica Town Hall one coming up on
Mhm.
Halloween, we'll be doing the posting. We'll make sure it's fresh in people's mind.
Mhm.
We'll do the physical posters. A lot of what we've noticed though is word of mouth, and like I think we're lucky. Like Kevin lives right there in Jamaica. He knows that town really well. He knows the
Right.
people.
Right.
So, and we obviously have a lot more friends too.
I shamelessly promote.
Yeah, he shamelessly promotes.
Yeah.
Unqualified
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
get the
Well,
merch.
hey, you heckled your way onto the onto the episode.
Wait. Who's here?
on our fourth take, by the way. Not that they need to know.
I thought it was the third. All right?
Yeah, okay, third. All right,
Gosh,
third.
because
Third
you're
time.
So
That-
happy that it actually happened.
Yes, I am.
Oh
Darn
my
it. I am. Where are you playing next? Is it all ages? No. All right. So I was going to bring up what's interesting about ads and stuff is that it's as excuse me, as Alanis Morrison said, isn't it ironic that you can set how much that you want to pay for the ads, and then it decides what region demographic. Like, hey, if you want to reach out to Hawaii, it's probably $5,000. Like for
And it's like, why would we reach out to Hawaii? Right,
yeah,
for a show?
it's like see, okay, Kilauea a volcano erupting for the 500 millionth time, or unqualified.
We're putting an ad up. We're pretty much qualified.
There you go. but actually, hey, if you can do a connector flight, fly into LA and then go to Hawaii, like and get a show out there, sign me up, right? Yeah.
We just need
Only if you
5K
wear
for
a,
So-
promotion.
If anybody in Hawaii,
Hawaii.
wants to send us out there,
Hawaii, yes.
you know,
Right.
we'll be there.
Just standing on
qualified.
just standing
We'll
on
wear ties.
standing on Volcano National Park as the heat's like melting your equipment as you're right there. What the-
Sorry, we're a little out of tune. It's kind of hot.
then like a molten rock lava just flies onto your head.
Nick will wear a coconut
We lost
if
Nick.
we have
We lost Nick. Yeah.
Kevin's got to
Not
play
again.
drums.
Not again.
Not again.
You guys remember in the first Happy Gilmore? Remember when Chubbs falls out the window and dies, and the random neighborhood guy just looks up at Adam Sandler. That'd be like what happened with you if a piece of lava fell on your head. There'll never be another Nick. We have to find it. Yeah.
Man.
To get Danny carried.
I don't know.
But anyways, that's cool. I have to ask this because circling back to opening up for people, I have to ask this. Did you guys open up for Haley Jane and the Primates also too, or were you on the bill?
We like her.
Yeah, we love to.
Shout out to Haley Jane. She just
Shout
had
out
a
to
birthday.
Haley
Shout out to
Jane.
Haley Jane.
Book us. If you
I
want.
actually, Haley Jane, if you ever watch this, I don't think you and I have like formally met. We've probably crossed paths over the year, but shout out to you. You're kicking butt after all these years, and yeah.
We did Oregon Fairchild. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're
No.
from Buffalo. They're a band.
Phenomenal.
We opened for them
They're
at
a lot of
Valleycraft
fun.
Ales. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Very
awesome.
psychedelic organ keys.
Yeah.
Nice. Tell the audience a little bit more about your style of writing, because it's definitely like I love in the last song being a gypsy rock or gypsy jam or something,
Yeah.
right? You guys do have a very like gypsy jazz and jam band like type style to you, which I absolutely love. So how did you guys come across? Besides being brothers, obviously, how did you come across that like style to work on after all these years? I love it.
It wouldn't be PG if we really.
Okay.
But I think what started it was us exploring consciousness and finding the Grateful Dead and seeing how their music was so focused on like consciousness expansion and getting out there, out of your mind.
Right.
And I think that's, at least for myself, that's really inspired me and our band and them. And then from there, looking at seeing all art and all music as a consciousness type of thing. And then the Gypsy, I don't know if you want to talk about more about
I feel
that.
like it started kind of just from a feeling like the just like the offbeat, you know, rhythm and putting just, I don't know, minor chords over it and using the harmonic minor just kind of to get that sound. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where it came from. Our buddy Reed just kind of is like bouncing and I'm just drumming.
Yeah.
It just came about like
Same,
that. Yeah.
same like the guys same like the
we shouted him out last
shout
time.
out, yeah, that's right. But shout out to the guys in Fish for jumping on the trampolines to inspire people also too.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah. So as you're
I would be shy. I would be. I don't know how they do that still. No, not the out of breath. I'd just take 2 jumps and get into the crowd, twisted up in some unimaginable way.
Hope those 20 people can catch you.
Get like a fishing net out there.
More push-ups.
More push-ups. As your fan base continues to grow, like, you know, true organic fans, what have been some key compliments that you've gotten from your style of originals that you've gotten from people? Like they just reaction you think it would be like, wow, I've never heard a band like this around here in like these parts of Vermont before. It's really, really cool. Do you guys, what's been like some of the most humbling compliments you've gotten as a group so far?
I heard one and I really liked this and took it to heart for all of us is like, someone was saying that they're really into the blues and the feeling of the blues, and they were so shocked that us as younger people were able to have feel like the blues. And I really like that one. I don't know, you guys share what you guys
I think something that we've seen recently to single him out is Harry's voice. He's put a ton of work into when we started as a band to now, like actually like he has became an absolutely phenomenal singer. I think we could all
Have you taken vocal lessons over the years?
Yes, I've definitely taken a lot of vocal lessons. And just been a journey, but
what has been the biggest takeaway from them as far as like the do's and don'ts?
for me at least, it's just not trying to think about it. And like once you're comfortable, like I know I can sing, but if I try to sing the note I want to sing and think about it, then I'm gonna fuck myself up. Whatever, but
PG-13. We give
PG-13. There we go. We got it.
They were there to.
We'll take
if I'm
care of
able to
that.
just be present and letting it come naturally, it just feels better. It sounds better.
Well, like a question I like to ask a lot of people also too, like fellow musicians, that is like, do you find that messing up on the fly and embracing it to learn for next time, do you feel like that aspect of failure kind of motivates you to do better the next time, or like what?
100%. I've
Just 2 more times.
Yeah, that's a good general question for all you guys too.
I think not only does it motivate us to do better next time, but I think we have found maybe certain little riffs or certain little things from messing up. From beeping up. We're like, oh,
find a whole new song, a whole new place we never went to because I messed
just
up one
because
note
we messed up
and then it's
one
different.
little thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this sounds actually really cool.
And
Let's
I think
run
that
with it.
insight taught us to roll with the messing up. Like maybe before we realized that we'd mess up and we'd be like, oh no, we messed up. And then after seeing how it does create just a new thing that maybe is better than what we were doing before, it kind of allowed us to be confident about when we mess up to just roll through it.
And also, you gotta just laugh it off. Realize we're human. We're gonna mess up on stage.
It's part of
it's just
being
natural.
hard.
Yeah, Jim Yeager, shout out to him. He mentioned earlier in this season, with all of his years of experience, that when you reach a certain point when if your presence and your services as an entertainer is at an all-time high, then if you do so many shows, you're most likely, for the most part, you're going to make mistakes every single show. And it's like if you embrace it with like an or like a smile, the audience doesn't really know half the time anyways.
Yeah.
You know, so they laugh and joke about it also as well too. And that I embrace that also as well too, just because it shows the human element to all of us. Wouldn't you agree? Like it just
There was this real art. Like
you're gonna mess up the lights. You're a human. Yeah.
I think there was a jazz musician that said like, if you mess something up, do it 2 more times. So
Miles
people,
Davis,
so
right?
people think
The turn your back guy. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh man, this is all coming full circle. This is a callback.
Yeah,
You meant to do this.
Yeah. Oh goodness. I might hire you to be a co-host for this one also too. Because
you gotta heckle
shout
every time.
Dougie Marsh could not join us this episode, but Dougie has been a fabulous addition to the Tasty Twist with Sammy B. And, I don't know how many more seasons. I guess as long as I live in Vermont, right? This is going to keep on going on. This has been a lot of fun. Yeah. We're going to have full heads of gray hair by the time this whole podcast is done. It's my leg, SpongeBob, my leg. God.
I like to still think I'm young.
Oh goodness. I had another gear question I was going to ask. Darn it, brain fart.
We switched to a digital mixer.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Gear question.
Yeah, gear question.
So we switched to a digital mixer, the Behringer XR18. And we're using it as a hub for the mixing, so that way it plugs in with USB directly into the computer.
Does it just give an overall cleaner sound?
It makes it easier for live shows. I guess we should have talked about that first, because it has a router that's connected to it, so we can run it. We use an app called Mixing Station, so we connect to it through Wi-Fi, and then we can control the mixer, and I can be in the back and don't have to
it
go
on our phones, on iPads.
Yeah, and also the monitors are have an app too, so they can adjust their own monitors.
I've always wondered how the sound guys do that, like from the iPads from afar.
So it's like we have our own. We have an iPad and we have Wi-Fi, so we can like walk around like the venue, because we have our own unqualified network. There's no internet to it, but
so you're gonna have your own Sirius XM station eventually.
Yeah.
Now you got your own
channel 1029.
Your own Wi-Fi network. Yeah. And every time I try putting that on my iPhone 11, yes, I have an iPhone 11. I haven't upgraded to the 17. Incorrect password. Darn it! Come on, guys, tell me to write this. No, that's cool. When did you like first start doing lights for these guys?
Right, wasn't it?
The
Town
April
Hall
show?
was like the first part of it, right?
Oh no, it's a greenhouse show.
Was that before Sammy B's thing?
Yeah, the April.
Well, that would be like the first time, because I had no idea what I was doing at all.
We're still figuring it out.
With his own
Yeah.
With your own lights.
Yeah, with my own light. It's like, I mean, I work for like Atomic or a couple other places there. So like tomorrow I'm going to Cooperstown to help set up a Home Away from Home festival, and we're setting up like a 350 stage and lights and the festival venue and stuff. So doing all this stuff, I do it for work too, but this is kind of like I have to set up for other people. I don't actually get to run lights. So this is like I actually get to run the lights that I'm setting up. So
that's awesome.
It's nice.
And they got that all covered for you out there as far as room and board and.
Down in Cooper. Yeah. I was just at Fresh Grass this last weekend, so it's pretty. They take care of us, which is good.
How important do you three feel that lights play as far as like the live presence?
Huge. I think, a lot.
Huge.
Yeah.
I think it's like another instrument, so just as important.
I feel like it's in a way similar to the bass, where people the old homage, where it's like you don't notice the bass in the song till you take the bass out of a song, and it's like with the lights, it's you wouldn't maybe necessarily notice it right off the bat, but then
that's the point. Yeah,
having
for sure.
the lights there, it's such a huge difference, and just for. I think these two will agree, just getting into it. It's like getting to play with somebody else, and he just like reads our energy the right way, and all of a sudden we're just like we're in another space.
You find like moments of zen where you hit like an absolute, as they say how Mike Gordon plays, like hitting bombs, like you hit like an absolute bomb of a low note, and Kevin is right on cue with the lights. Like, do you have those? Yeah.
And it's like sometimes it's all of us too. It's like all three of us hitting that same thing, and then Kevin hitting it. And it's just like, whoa. It just adds
Nick, I can only imagine your smiles coming from that moment. Really quickly, we got to wrap some things up on this. I'm so happy you guys came back here, and in addition to Kevin also. By the way, congrats on being a dad.
Oh, thank you.
Also too, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite bass player that you like listening to these days?
Favorite, that's such a hard one. I don't know if I could narrow it down to one person.
As far as like who's like inspiring you to practice certain things more.
Who's inspiring me to practice certain things more? I'll always say somebody like Jocko, James Jamerson, Phil Lesh, even the consider the source bassist John Ferreira. He's incredible. I'll take lessons from him sometimes.
Yeah.
He's a great teacher and incredible bassist.
Yeah, you love O'Teal from Dead and Company.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I forgot about OTU.
Yeah. No, that's a guy who does not sing in the band as much as he should.
Yeah,
No, he's
I know too.
in my opinion.
Is that exactly what we're saying about
My
Max right now?
opinion. Yeah. How about you?
That's
Favorite drummer that gets you practicing more these days?
I guess right now I'm always into the Dead's drummers. Like I love Mickey Hart, and right now I'm into Mickey Hart because I'm getting more into MIDI. I don't have anything here, but Mickey Hart later on did a ton of MIDI and electronical stuff, and that's really inspiring. Also, a lot of the R&B classical drummers, and like Billy Kurtzman of the Dead too. His R&B style with the Dead is like my favorite. And
You in the Joe Russo at all?
Yeah,
Joe
I love
Russo's
Joe
almost
Russo.
dead.
Yeah,
J-Rad,
Joe Russo,
man.
J-Rad.
Yeah.
I think just the Dead drummers are always my favorite. They just do it for me, I guess.
I was just having
make me inspired.
I was having a real fun conversation with someone the other day about the second level mid-tier jam bands that have been around for quite some time now that didn't necessarily like fame-wise make it up to like Grateful Dead and Fish's pocket, but Mo, Humphreys, McGee, Max Creek, those bands have been around for a long time. Pigeons. Oh, I just saw Pigeons this past summer,
Pigeons.
man.
They're like guys freaking sick.
Oh my God! Speaking of smiles, Greg. Oh my God! It just zones in there.
Crazy Greg.
It just zones in on you, man. Yeah. Who's the bass player's name in that band?
Didn't they just get Twiddles? Gub?
I don't know.
Isn't Gub playing with
But
them?
anyways, there's a couple moments at Treehouse where I'm watching them front and center, and he's like zoning in on me and my girlfriend's just loving the jam and everything. It's just like, I'm like, I like this guy.
I think
His name's Dan or Doug or something like that.
Well,
Yeah,
there
I
was
don't know.
Gator was playing with them.
Greg from Pigeons, help me out. If you ever watch this episode, please help me out. I'll just look on my smartphone. Did my smartphone? Oh my! I think my smartphone actually just fell down. There it is. I found my smartphone. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, all right. Really quickly, guys. So you're trying to, build so much more in the next couple of years. Is the flame of enjoyment for the group still at an all-time high, or do you have moments where you're like, every once in a while we should take like mini vacations, or we should like occasionally work on a different project maybe every once in a while? Is the flame of joy still at an all-time high as you guys continue to grow?
I think it's.
If it's too personal of a question, I'm sorry.
I think it's honestly both. It's higher than it ever was, and sometimes there's despair. Sometimes, like any human, I feel like will go through periods of time when they want to give up on whatever they're doing, and like I think at this point in our career as musicians, it gives us more of the enjoyment pushing through that.
Yeah.
Where in the past maybe it would really get us down and we want to take more breaks. And it's funny because Max was actually saying the other day he saw you post like how you had like 4 shows in a day and like the next day and he's like, I wonder if Sammy B ever gets tired.
We were thinking.
And I was like, I'm sure sometimes because he's human he does, but
I will honestly answer that. Yeah. My lines of work are so much more than just playing music, because I consider like what we were talking about with where you're doing the graphic design, you're doing the website stuff and the emails and the phone calls. I mean, it's all part of the brand building and all part of the process. So while it's like, hey, we're playing 3 hours in front of people, we always say, right? It's like bartending at a restaurant that you own. That's the fun part. But it's all the consistency in the back end stuff, man. That so yes, it's funny. Every once in a while when my girlfriend and I do go on like a couple of mini vacations a year, then all of a sudden I feel like twitchy because it's like I should be doing something like I normally do in my normal time. But then I'm like, no, leave the phone down. You're on a beach.
Just enjoy the
just chill.
moment.
And then, it usually takes about a day. And then I'm like, okay, I can do this for a couple of days. Not forever, because then I can get like too hooked on not doing anything, Yeah.
But a lot in your hand.
but yeah, I would definitely say for you guys, as you continue to push through as like touring musicians, yes, short breaks, physical and mental, are definitely critical, because the other part of the job is the always communicating with people before the show, after the show. They're always going to want it. That's part of it. It's creating fans. It's like, to quote Jesse Cole, the owner of Banana Ball, the Savannah Bananas, who the guy's like a billionaire now, and he's like selling out Major League Baseball stadiums and NFL. In order to continue to grow and get where you want, it's kind of a cliche, but we should be on our A game, like be like on as much as we can to create fans, like that sort of being the number one goal. But yeah, some days life gets in the way. You're tired. We're all human, right? That's the bottom line. So, but wrap that up. Yes, I like taking short breaks every once in a while, because I do get tired every once in a while. But I would expect you would think that's human, to be tired. Yeah.
I think we do a good job.
Yeah.
We have a balance. We'll take a day off if we need.
Yeah, we're not robots, man.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think I asked
Almost with the phones.
I think I asked this last episode too, but do you guys have any like sort of updated like advice you would give to new bands and new artists that are coming up and about, getting their way out?
Never, what these two were saying, never give up.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Keep going.
Like, you'll have doubts all the time, but like if you want to be great, any person that becomes great has to have doubts, and
you have to fail.
Them.
You have to fudge up.
Yeah, fudge. You have to beep up
a lot, and it's not just one or two times. You have to do it a lot.
Over and over again.
And learn how to just keep moving, keep going forward.
Nothing happens overnight.
And keep the enjoyment there even through those times.
Kevin, would you agree with that? With lights also as well too, like learning that is something too, because that takes a while too.
Yeah.
You're just thrown into it.
Jeez, I have so much more respect for lighting designers and sound engineers than I ever used to. Like, I'm like, come on, like, you
just push a button.
Like, I don't know, turn the blue.
Make it cool. Come on.
And then I just wanted to play on lights with my MIDI board to their music. And then I was like, hey,
how hard can this be?
Like, darn it. This is a hard thing, too.
With you on this episode, do you want to give a special shout out to anybody? And do you guys want to give a special shout out to anybody?
I want to give a shout out to Kevin because, like you said, we signed him up. He signed up for lights, and he's been doing so much.
He got put in everything.
He can't be understated. Yeah, he's been awesome. Yeah,
and he was up for it. He took it like a champ.
I don't know. I was like, it'll probably come in handy someday.
With that, shout out to his better half, Maggie, and his
for letting me do this.
Yeah.
My new child, Aspen Jean.
Aspen, nice. How did you come up with the name? I like that.
Me and my wife met in Aspen,
nice, Colorado. Nice, awesome.
Yeah,
that's I've heard that name used quite a few times, especially with dogs. Like Aspen's a pretty common name.
So is Maggie, which is my wife.
Yeah.
And Kevin, Kevin's a good dog name, Kevin.
You talk about the importance of the Grateful Dead with how you guys were like writing music and coming about. I have a set of friends who have a daughter named after Althea. Shout out to Sarah May and David Lewis.
Yeah, we know Dave. We know Dave.
Yeah, we know Dave.
Jeez,
we know Dave.
We're friends with him.
You know Dave. And then
shout out to Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, I have a buddy who named his daughter after Cassidy. So that's another good song.
What you just named your cat after?
Oh, me and my wife just got a cat and we named Mosley.
Mosley.
Osley.
Like
Owsley.
Owsley, yeah.
Sound engineer.
By the way, congrats also too. You're married. I should have noticed the ring, man. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yay, Max! Yay!
Shout out to Mariana.
Yay! There's the shout out. Yeah.
Hey, Mariana.
Awesome. All right. Well, I want to give a shout out to Unqualified once again, and Kevin, for all you guys for being here, and obviously Okemo Valley TV. I also want to give a special shout out. When this episode airs, it might be posted date, but Saturday, October 4th, there is a Oktoberfest going on at Off the Rails right down the road here in Ludlow, Vermont. Proceeds going to Okemo Valley TV. We've got from 12 to 2:30 live music there. Jenny Porter from 3 to 6 is Red Daisy Revival, and sponsored by Ty McCarthy and the Wheelers VT Productions. Ty's going to be doing sound there. There's going to be food, drinks. Check it out, Off the Rails, VT.com or OkemoValley.tv for more information. And also, lastly, John Hanlon of Johnny's Kitchen, a great sandwich place in town if you guys are ever in on a Tuesday through Saturday. We are also going to be helping him out. We're also going to be helping him out with his Oktoberfest on October 18th, in which they're partnering up with Main and Mountain Bar and Motel and Ado Brew right across the way. That's going to be from 12 to 1 o'clock in the morning-ish, pre-COVID times. Pre-COVID times, yeah. So, anyways, everybody, let's give all of ourselves a round of applause, Unqualified and Kevin.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, William, and Okemo Valley TV. This is another episode, The Tasty Twist with Sammy B. Peace!
Yeah!
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of The Tasty Twist with Sammy B. Be sure to follow it on OkemoValley.tv, follow it on cable, or download their mobile app. You can also follow every episode on my website, SammyBmusic.com. Have a great day.